What's up, good people? Tonight we are back with another video,
Yes, we are back with another video.
and as you can see, somebody belly flat.
Yeah. Today we're gonna talk about our labor and delivery experience. And I am sorry we couldn't take no pictures, but we have some clips we were not allowed. So we have some clips and pictures, photos. We couldn't shoot the video, like shoot the actual scenario.
It was a scenario.
But yeah, we're gonna just give you all the clips that we have for now. Yeah, we're gonna go straight into it. Labor and we're gonna start with the labor, because labor and delivery is two different things.
It is, and I did not know that. I thought it was just labor. Well, they say and delivery.
And delivery.
Obviously, it's two different things, but it's all like one.
To me, I used to think contractions, labor. So I know labor is the same thing with delivery. But
It's
trust
different.
me.
Way different.
Yeah, onto it. Yeah, I had a 3 days raw labor.
3 days in a row.
In a row.
I know what she said.
3 days in a row. But it was a raw labor. If I say raw labor, no medication, no pain medication.
I think he only had a drip.
A drip was when for not eating food. Remember when they put a drip the other day?
Oh yeah, because she couldn't eat before she going to
Yeah,
delivery
that was not to eat food.
or go
So
for delivery. That go eat.
yeah. So yeah, the pain began on a Wednesday, 1 a.m. But I thought it was a Braxton Hicks, as
The
usual.
Braxton Hicks, yeah, which is the false contractions.
Contractions, yeah. So, cause I used to get the Braxton Hicks. So when this time it came, you were coming in, I was going to the bathroom. My comfort zone was going to the
And
bathroom.
something that tell me, like, baby, sure, you okay? Like,
Yeah, I was running and waking up and he's driving, and it was like I wake up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until 6, and then you are like, babe, you don't want to stay home? I say no, I think I can make it to work. I still didn't know those ones were contractions. I thought it was a regular thing.
the regular Braxton Hicks.
So when I went to work now, I explained to my coworker, Lord of mercy. I told her, I've been getting this pain since 1 a.m. But again, she tell me the same thing. She say, contraction does come in different ways, but that one might be the regular Braxton Hicks. I said, but wait, man, this pain is not. This one is a different one, because if I compare it with the regular Braxton Hicks I've been getting, this one is kind of different. So she was like, man, well, just time it, because again we wasn't timing it.
We want.
So now during the day, I think you called and you asked me if I was okay. Of course I was in pain. I say I was in pain, but it wasn't as fluent. But that day I was working as normal, even though I was in pain, and my supervisor was watching me like, because I don't think she
She
believed.
needs to go home.
No, she didn't know. I don't think in her mind, I think she had known, but she didn't want to tell me.
Yeah.
She was just saying, if you understand. Because I was working and sitting. I never work and sit down. Everywhere I go working, I have to pull a chair and sit down. But this thing was coming so hard. So on my lunch break, I was eating my food. No, at some point, my supervisor was like, Sharon, I know you ain't able, but she was watching me, and they were like, I didn't want to tell her I was feeling pain. So it was
Why not?
during my lunch break now.
Why
I sat
not?
down to eat my food. And that's not me as now, man. Then I called my doctor.
So I don't know nowadays. I learning like.
Yeah, when I called the doctor, because they had told me to call the doctor. First you asked me when you came for lunch. I wasn't able, and I said, babe, you're just coming and going. You remember that part? Then you ate and you went. And I called the doctor, because right now, this pain was, I was hover, this pain. And I tell the doctor, and the doctor say, you know, you need to come to the hospital. If that pain is started at 1 o'clock, 1 a.m., and right now it's 1 o'clock, and
That's like 12 hours.
like 12 hours, you need to come to the maternity ward. That was to say.
Yeah.
And I tell I was eating, actually I didn't even finish my food. I never finish eating the food. So I tell my supervisor, I am going to the hospital to come back because I've been getting this pain.
Come back when?
Come back. And what she tell
Come back
me,
in 2000 when?
then I message you, right? I'd message you before I tell my supervisor.
We went
you
back
know.
in January.
So when I tell her, and she say, did you count it? I wasn't, listen, that thing
Nobody
was
will count
painful. Nobody was counting because there's a contraction. When this one for the labor, they come 10 minutes, but mine was coming 30 minutes. At home, it was 30 minutes. How many, if you are counting? I don't remember.
I don't remember
But it
counting.
was
That's the
more
thing.
than that because I used to jump. So now,
For the real thing,
uh-huh.
I was not counting. Remember, I was sleeping and you just get up from the bathroom.
So when I called you, you drove and you came to school, and I was walking out, and I couldn't climb the step because remember you come out of the car, and my other coworker was coming, and I had my bag. I couldn't even climb the step. You
My
know.
other coworker was mad at me because I
Yeah.
just bust out. I was like, hey.
I also bust off. I didn't
Yeah.
tell the principal. I didn't tell nobody. Only person. I said I'm coming back, but I was in pain.
I called my super. Well, I called the person above the supervisor,
Mm.
and I tell her, well, I head into the hospital because Sharon, the school just called and tell me to go for Sharon. So, you know. She said, okay, that's fine. Okay. Anyways,
So we went to the hospital, right? And when
I
we
meet Sharon at the
yeah.
hospital. I didn't even, she get there before me.
No, we went together.
You sure?
Yeah, remember you drove me, and when you drove me, we reached over there, and the guy had put
We
me
went
in.
up to emergency
We
room.
went up to
yes,
emergency
I remember.
room.
I remember.
And when we went up, the guy put me on a wheelchair,
Yeah.
and you know, of course, my tummy was small, so like this pain had hit me, so I just sitting there. And nobody knew that I was in pain. Cause I was trying to keep it strong. Remember, they were putting you to fill the form.
Yeah.
So it's one of the lady came and saw me trying to struggle because now I can't move, and she say, you in labor? I say, I feeling pain. And it's when he say, you're not even supposed to fill the form.
Yeah, she's supposed to go straight.
Because she saw it on my face. And she stopped him because those other people
I had never known either. Because them supposed to know. Them
they
won't
didn't know. It's when the other lady came and remember when she said, after you were done, because they left me there for long, you know. Remember that keep me there for long when you're still trying to fall off the form. And I was like, they're giving me the form, I don't, because I'm in so much pain. So now they gave you, and you say, we done full up the form, so, and the lady's like, you have to carry into emergency, you know, to the maternity ward. And when you went there, you stayed there. I think now the pain was coming and still going the Wednesday. And now,
I called her and tell her that you came in.
yeah, and she called my best friend, and you call your mother, you call your father, you call everybody. And now you bring in, and the nurses came, and the nurses had said, told you to bring if you have the baby stuff, because we had packed
Yeah, we
earlier.
had packed everything in the
Because I think they knew, but
in the
for
car.
me, I didn't know. So everything was in the car, and now, hey, this
everything
is
else, everything but the cassie.
but the car seat.
Everything but the cassie.
And he didn't bring his clothes, of course, and now they put me to lie down, and they did the IV, and they did the vaginal thing.
The check.
That was a drama by itself,
The check for dilation.
dilation. And when they checked for dilation, I was 2 to 3 centimeters
Yep. Active labor.
active.
So you don't know home. You stay right there
So
till
they
that
say
check
I ain't going home, I gonna stay right there. So my fiance had to go home because I didn't pack his clothes. I wasn't gonna stay in the maternity ward by myself, you know. You went home and you brought in your clothes. We spent a night with you together.
You spend several nights.
The first day we spent there.
I ain't walk again after.
Now that's where the drama began.
Oh Lord.
That's
You think
day
we
one
should-
of labor.
You think we should do this in part 2?
We're gonna do it in part 2. That was day 1 in labor. Day 2. When I get up the Thursday. Lord, my back eating and this thing and this. The pain
Listen.
was.
I rub Sharon back.
The
I
whole
rub her.
Wednesday was 2 to 3 centimeters. The
I do the
Thursday.
palm. I do the
Eh,
knuckle rub. I do all kind of
My
different.
fiancé was doing all kind of things. Now it came to a time you getting tired. You rubbing me by his like by tired.
My
You
backs are
said
hot.
His back is tired, is hurting, and I don't know. And your father came. Boy, his father was upsetting my spirit, you know. But whenever his father come, his father was just like, wait man, that pain is start hitting you yet. When the pain start to eat you, you ain't gonna want to see your fiancé. He was saying, I ain't gonna want to see him. But I'm like, that pain was hitting. You can't even talk. You
She
cannot
went
laugh.
pain, man.
That was day 2. I tried going on TikTok live because I remember when you went for your breakfast and you say, my friend coming, Serena was coming. So I tell him, go and at least check the house because nobody was at home. So check
Yeah.
and the lights, them turn them off and then come back to the hospital. And my bestie came and she helped me. She rubbed my back. She laughed everywhere.
Like y'all work
Listen.
hard, eh?
This
Like y'all
second day
work
of
hard.
labor,
Like y'all work
the contractions were hitting me so hard.
I think
And-
that's a night she's still late. And
Yeah,
then we
that's a
eventually
nice.
had
That
to
was
ask.
day 2. And now when the doctors come, I don't like the vaginal. How you call the vaginal one?
It's a check.
It's a check.
It's check for
Again, they
dilation.
nurse them, and all this time I'm feeling pain to a point where. Before my doctor had prescribed me, he had said that I was going to do a C-section. So in my mind now,
Possible C-section.
possibly
If
C-section.
you pass your due date, the C-section was supposed to be on the 9th. Remember, that's how it was supposed to be.
Remember when I went to the hospital, I was 39 weeks and 6 days. So the Thursday was going to make it 40 days.
Mhm.
So that means the labor began earlier. So the 40 days, that when you were hitting so hard, and this pain, this one is day 2. No induction, no nothing, and I giving the nurses them trouble.
Bye.
I don't want them to check, and whenever they check, my thing was, no, remember the previous night when they checked, the all Thursday was 4 centimeters. Boy, your father came the second day and say, what? You still there? I never hear more. I 6 centimeters and a half. What kind of story
Slowly,
is this?
slow.
Slowly.
Slow as hell. I'm like,
To a
yo.
point, I remember telling the nurses, I don't want them to check me. All I wanted to do was a C-section. One of my nurses came and cursed. The nurses them were almost giving up on me. You can say it on camera.
But some of them,
Some of them gave up on me. They never came back. They were like, I can say more than 10 nurses were looking after me. Going and coming, because the amount of drama that was going there. And what else happened after that? You wasn't there when the lady came and say, I hear every time the nurses come, you telling them you want a C-section. Not with me. I am going to check you.
that's one of my favorite nurses.
And that nurse, she fat, you know, and she finger fat. That's my nurse. She good. She gave me a tough love.
Tough love. I honestly love her.
She
man.
says she's coming to deal with me.
She say, I can check you next.
I gonna check
And when
you.
I come, make sure you ready.
And she gave me 5 minutes. Lord, the amount of.
I think she went over a little 5 minutes.
She went over. I
She
was
went a
running to
little
the
bit
bathroom.
over.
When she come, I running. When she come, I going to the bathroom. When she come, I going to the bathroom. Lord of mercy. And when she came, I say, Lord, I don't want it. You know, when you're in labor and then in putting them 2 fingers in your vagina, hey.
Honestly, I was not prepared for none of this stuff.
My fiance
And
was there because he saw everything.
I'm like, yo, we can't just induce, like, just get out. Like,
I remember the
just just finish the process. Like, this is too much stress for one person body.
Remember the second day when your uncle called, it was around midnight. And he said, Sharon still in labor?
Yeah, them start to
Because when the nurses came and they find out was 6 centimeters and a half, they say, no, sir.
Oh, because then start cause them like, in the States, I would have done take this stress from you long time.
They can't induce me when it pass. I can't eat, I can't do this. And that time I'm thirsty. I have a drip, not to eat food, not to drink. But I was thirsty. All the nurses say I can do is ice.
Ice.
I eat
I think
ice.
she drinking the ice water. She ain't supposed to drink ice water.
What I was doing, Lord, you know, I was thirsty. And what I was doing, so I will send my Abby for ice. And then I leave it to melt. Then when they give me one, I'll grab the whole cup. I was grabbing the whole cup and drinking the water. And they said, you know,
You were rough.
supposed to drink. At some point, my fiancé got upset and he was like,
Because you're not listening.
I'm not listening. And he's like, he's going to buy alcohol. He's going on a walk.
Yeah,
Where are you going?
I want how I'm gonna move with this.
So now, going. This one is the second day going to the
When me
third
I'm ready
day.
to sour me, sir.
No, going to the third day. Now this one, I'm 7 centimeters now. Everybody calling, and anytime this pain hits, my friend will jump, and my fiancé just sitting down there. Like, he wasn't sitting down, but he was responding to the text because everybody.
Family is always. First of all, everybody worried about this young lady.
I was getting mad, you know. I was like, when-
Everybody, a whole family from in the States, people are here on the
my
island,
brothers too.
all over the place, England. People just, how is she? Is she okay? All you expect me to do, just leave them in suspense?
No, when labor hit, you are supposed to. You see how.
Savannah was there.
No, this one was my friend.
Savannah was
I was
there.
seeing her when she hear that, when she see I going on labor, she said, oh, is that? She put the phone down
Okay.
and she will jump.
That's
My
your
fiancé-
friend.
I know my fiancé will still be like this.
Because I'm speaking to my mother. If I text my mother, I'm already in the middle of a sentence. Why I can just drop the whole phone?
Leave the phone and come and help.
I eventually can come and help, yes.
I was getting
But
vexed.
you have to have patience, brother. I understand you're in pain. Don't get me wrong.
I was getting upset.
You know what I should have do? I should have walked outside, send a message back, and then walk back in the room.
And he did that one couple times, you know. I nearly bite your finger.
Because
right?
the people them, yes, you did.
I didn't bite.
Yeah, almost. Hey.
No, that's when the pain had now. When the nurses say, the nurse had come and say, no, it's going to get more
Listen.
hot.
Trying to bite my finger.
I nearly pulled.
Color me off. Hey.
No, because I was like, I can't
Hey.
be paid on my
Careful
own.
with it.
I can't be paid on my own.
At that point when you don't color me off, I was vector now. But I couldn't show it. I say, you know what? This don't make no sense. Because you can imagine you up there and you getting pulled on. Like, what happened to you? What happened to you?
I pull it. I think I pull you. I pull your hand. I nearly bite you.
Yeah,
I
then
hit my
bite
head
me.
and you say,
Yeah.
hey!
Hit my head on the bed.
Lord, the pain is. And now,
Jeez.
I was running to the bathroom every now and then. And I think the nurses say, when you feel like you're too cuckoo, that know you're ready to push. You know how long I started feeling that I wanted to cuckoo, but I didn't want
That
to tell
means the
them
baby was supposed to come a lot earlier.
a lot earlier. So now what happened? Again, remember, not forgetting, my water never burst. So now, because I was told when your water is bursting, so you will know.
I remember when she was on the toilet and the plug came out.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
remember that part? I remember
Yeah.
that. But I didn't see no water. I don't know.
So now, I remember, you remember when I was on the bed, by the bed and
Yeah.
I pee on the floor?
I thought she peed. I was, what would you pee on
Yeah,
the floor?
because you start to curse. I say, babe, I can't control it. And again, you know, I done in a bed, I confused. I can't even say,
I was trying not to get upset, but at the same time,
But
I'm
you
like, babe,
you peeing on the floor.
I trying to get the nurses to not jump on her.
Yeah, but the nurse knew because when you went and say I pee on the floor, she came and she told me jump on the bed for her to check.
Yeah.
And now when she was coming, I ran to the bathroom. Because I didn't want to check the pen.
And I think when she come in, she went back outside.
I went back again and the nurse was vexed. Again she come and she said, anytime I come in here, you running to the bathroom. Because I wanted to cook one. When I went...
She lied. She afraid of getting checked. You're afraid
But
of
again
getting
I wanted
checked.
to... Remember when you see me and
You're
you
just
tell
afraid.
Serana, you say, no man, she pushing the child, she want to cuckoo. Remember that? I see you pushing and they say don't push. And the nurse come and she insert her feeder.
Mommy, come in.
Feeder?
See that?
Okay, so now when we were, when my water broke now, and the nurse came and checked me, and the nurse was like, you ready? Go and lie on the delivery bed, right? And the nurse went and gave my bestie gown, and she gave you a gown too, right? And now she was trying to get herself ready. I remember on that bed, I started pushing even before because I was like, she's taking so long. I think you can continue from there. With all you remember all the experiences.
All we were only just there to... I don't know what you call that.
Help push
I wouldn't help you push. Everything.
by supporting me.
But yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
We were just there to support. I don't know what I would do. I mean, I can't tell you.
I remember I did the first push. No, before the nurses were scared. Like, how am I going to make it? If I'll be able to push. They were very scared. Because they're like, I might not push it because I'm scared. But I think, how many push I did? I don't remember, but I did plenty.
You know, a lot.
I did a lot, and I was like, no man, I was tired. I couldn't push. I couldn't push anymore. And I get injection there to cut because the nurse,
Yeah, I don't even know what you call it. They have a name for it.
they can't say like to induce or no, that's not
No.
English. And
They have a name for it. I can't remember it right now.
and I did the first push, and when I push, they could see the hair. And when I push,
I can't know that.
the head came out, and I was scared. I was like, what? And my fiance was like, you can do it some more. I'm sorry. My fiance was like, babe, you can do it. Go some more. So after the head came out, I was scared. What else came out? The full body.
Full body. And from there, I was like, okay, at least she got it.
And the baby came out, and I was like, oh, I nearly ran away.
When they put it, when they throw her up.
When they throw the baby up on me, I was like, oh. 'Cause it looked to me, it was kind of weird.
But yeah, I mean, that's your first time. So I mean,
And I did,
you
even
don't
when
know what to expect.
even when the head came out, I think the baby had cuckoo.
Yeah, because she was under distress.
I then started pushing her out
She,
at the back.
she was under distress.
Yeah. So she came out with a lot of stool, and the nurse, sure, and I was like, eh. When the head came out, I nearly closed my leg because they were like, you were weird. And when the head came, when the head came, I didn't feel when the body came out. I didn't feel, honestly. All I remember was shouting that I did it. And you got emotional and you got happy, and my friend was happy. And now the worst part was the sewing part.
Yeah, after the cut, they have to sew you up.
After the cut, they have to sew me, and I could feel it. It was painful.
And they inject them, but you say some parts don't get numb. So
Yeah, only the inside part you will get numb, but the outside part will not. So I could feel when the chick. Hey, what was the experience? How did you feel? Because you saw the everything.
To me, honestly, that's the first time I ever experienced that, and I honestly don't want to experience it again. But I want another child, at least one more. But she don't want one more. So at this point, is what she want. I was giving her maybe 3 years before she go back again. But it's all up to you. It ain't gonna be here. It could be when you go away.
Listen, that
But,
labor.
You know, it's an experience. Not much yet to have, and it made me respect women a lot more. I sleep, you know. It made me respect women a lot more. In a sense of stuff that they have to deal with and go through.
Pain with a purpose.
And a different body changes during pregnancy. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It was like, wow. Like, wow. Like, every time I picture it in my head, I'll just be like, hey.
Like, every time I can still be like, babe.
Yeah, that's an experience that I
My pencil
that
just
scared
touch
me for
me.
the rest of my life. I know that for sure.
Because you saw everything. Every time you look at me like, babe, you did it. You did an amazing job.
Yeah, honestly. She did a lot better than I expected her to do for the delivery. A lot, like times 100%
Listen,
better.
I went in labor for 3 days in a row, and it was a raw labor. And when it come to push, I remember saying, okay, child come out now. Let's push this thing.
Yeah, it was like,
Yeah, I done been a pain. I
That's
don't
it now, man.
care. Because I myself, I didn't believe I was going to push. But trust me, pushing lot of masiba. I can't complain. I had a support. My friend was there. My Abby was there. Even though you were getting upset and mad with me, the nurses were there for me.
and they were getting upset and mad with her.
And they were getting upset and mad with me even though they were there.
You just wanted her to do what she's supposed to do. and not what she
Anybody who
wants.
has been through labor will tell you, no matter
Yeah,
how.
I understand, but
and-
there are things that you have to do so that they could do their job.
Oh, they say, oh, when the pain comes, you breathe in. Listen, breathe in and out. I'll breathing everything in. I'll breathing out everything, not breathing in. When that pain hit you,
3 days I had to sleep at this hospital. Listen,
you didn't sleep.
I barely sleep. My
You
back was
barely
hurting. I
sleep.
was just over. I'm like, yo, really?
The only time he slept was after delivery. Because let me tell you, when the nurse brought the child, because after I delivered, they had take away my child to put the child in incubator for
Yeah.
to
Give
give
her warm.
warmth something. I didn't know what time my bestie left the hospital. My fiancé slept. They say I slept and I was snoring.
Just, I was, when I tell her, I snored.
Listen, I was snoring.
That I had need a clip of. I don't think I did. But snoring.
After labor. We have some clips we're gonna insert.
A picture.
Then we're gonna tell you all. I think our next video will be our experience on the first day with the child.
Well, inside the hospital.
Inside the hospital, that scenario happened, yes. So with all that being said, my Abby is sleeping because right now we're shooting the video at night because it's hard.
And I gotta walk tomorrow.
We're gonna have to work tomorrow. Good child.
Oh, look at that too.
Right now the child is sleepy and you know the only time I get to rest is when she sleeps. So, but she's not a crying baby though.
Yeah, she's not crying. Yeah.
She's not a cry cry. She only cry when she stool, she pee, she hungry. That's all. So
And the
Yeah.
reason why y'all didn't see her yet is because we want her to be christened before
we expose her to
We
the
expose her to the wall.
yeah, her face.
Yeah.
See y'all.
So, see you guys in the next video.
Peace out.